This is the Cream Pod, episode 8.
8.
Talking from your ears. Our load of cream to your ears, Cream Nation.
Cream ears. Cream in
This
there.
is it.
Creamy.
Damn.
It's
How's
a
y'all's
cream
week
dream.
been?
Dude, I've had a great week.
You've had a great week?
Yeah. Worked Monday, Tuesday. Went to a Thunder game last night. I was off today.
Damn, that does sound like a fun little week.
I want to
Pretty
say
good
something
start.
bad, but I've also honestly had a good ass week. What the fuck did we do Monday? Oh, dude, it was a storm day. So we thought a big ass tornado was coming through Oklahoma City. So like jobs were like calling off and shit early. And I left work 2 hours early because I don't have windshield wipers. And no storm came, but basically I just kicked it and played extra video games Monday. So that was sick. And then OKC Thunder playoff game last night with Trey. That's where these shirts are from. Big time stuff right there, dude.
Every home game so far. OKC undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I got off early as well Monday due to the tornado. I did not get to go to the Thunder game, though, unfortunately. Hopefully I make it to the next one, but it is what it is. It's still been a good week.
Have you been to a Thunder game this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one. I went to the first time we played Golden State. We lost.
That was like
Yeah.
the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that was the very beginning of the
Oh,
season.
yeah. We went to that one too.
Dude, that
yeah, hell
feels
yeah.
like so long ago,
We're the-
honestly.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
We had the good seats that game.
Yeah. I got a plug on Facebook Marketplace who I think her husband like works in oil or some shit, and they have season tickets in like row C. It's like 1C. Like you're pretty much 3 rows back from the floor, and it's like behind the backboard. So you're sitting almost next to the opposing bench. Like the opposing bench is like where our door is right here. Like the dude sitting there. And that shit's
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
fucking electrifying.
sweet.
It's sweet, bro. You can tell we were, bro. One time I was on the jumbotron 2 times in one game because the dude with the camera like
Were
panned
you
into
and
the
Trey
crowd.
on the kiss cam?
Bro, I wish.
Y'all
dude.
made out.
Actually, I've seen one time where they cut to some gay people, and they didn't mean to. They like immediately cut away before they kissed. They like went in to kiss and they cut it off.
You think they get
Really?
booed if they had a gay kiss in Oklahoma City? You think they'd be like,
There would probably be some booze, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Boo.
would you boo? If 2 gay dudes kissed at the playoff game, would you have let out a boo and you're like 10 beers deep?
No.
You wouldn't have. You would have been like, that's perfectly fine, actually.
It's not like a cheer when people
Well,
kiss.
Yeah.
We were doing some
wouldn't,
cheering,
like-
bro. Remember that dude like stuck his tongue out and like
Yeah,
started
well,
licking
that-
his girl? We cheered for that.
I might
Yeah.
cheer for that, yeah.
That's fire though.
I don't think I'd boo a gay couple.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. They put the kiss cam on them. Like,
Well, yeah, you're kind of booing that.
it's not their fault. Like,
But I don't know. I would hope if I did boo that I wouldn't have an employer or future employer around. Because I feel like you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt. Like, I was yelling crazy stuff at the game. And I got a Teams message today from some girl. She was like, I tried to get your attention. Like, I was sitting in the same section as you guys, but you couldn't hear me. And I was like, did she hear the shit I was yelling? So I was like, Oklahoma City Thunder or I'll fuck your mom. I yelled that like 3 times.
damn, you probably shouldn't yell that.
And I yelled, did he then die?
Because can I say the company you work for?
No.
No.
Okay,
I would say no, yeah.
But like, you know why
It's
that's a
very-
bad idea, especially for where you were
because
to be acting a
Like
fool.
the worst company to be doing that.
Yeah, if there's
All
one
right.
place you can't act up, it's
Yeah.
probably a Thunder game outside.
Let's
of
move
work.
on.
All right.
Like we're like Blues Clues in this shit.
Yeah.
Giving hints.
But yeah, maybe I should chill out in public, dude.
No, you definitely should, dude. I don't see why your opinion on anything should be like spoken louder than like so just like me and Trey could hear it.
Well, here's the thing, dude. When you're at one of these events, especially in playoffs, is it not crazy? Like
pretty
everyone's yelling
electrifying.
around you, bro. Like people are just yelling shit, bro. Like the atmosphere is nuts, dude.
What did you yell?
I didn't hear him.
I was yelling all sorts of
I
shit.
didn't hear him say anything crazy that I
You're
remember.
barking and shit. Like
I was
you're
barking
like
a lot.
ooh. You're like
You gotta
beating your
bark.
chest. Like
Everybody's doing
Was that
that.
big of a deal? Like,
no,
No,
Loud
instead of
City's crazy,
cheering-
bro.
Instead of cheering at the game, sometimes you just hear people barking, and it's like loud barking, like whole arena.
I barked a lot.
It's pretty crazy.
hell yeah.
Nah, you gotta go in playoff games. It's a different vibe. It's almost like a lot it's like almost stimulus overload. Like when you step in there, like and everyone around you, and it's like fucking how many people can sit at the Thunder? Like 10,000.
I have no idea.
Is it really 10,000 can fill the Paycom Center?
Probably
be pretty
more,
weak.
dude.
10,000.
I would say like
You
30,000.
think so?
Yeah.
Damn. 30,000 people.
Cause we had 10,000 people at a football game one time, bro.
How many people were at WWE when we went?
Bro, probably like 30,000 people, bro.
For real? That's a shit
But
ton
we
of
had
fucking people.
10,000 people at an Edmond Santa Fe football game one time,
Are you
bro.
Googling how many people can the Paycom Center seat?
Yeah. Said Paycom Arena. Let's see. Paycom
You typed in
Arena.
Paycom Arena concerts.
Well, I'll click something and it didn't take me. I clicked capacity and it took me to concerts, I guess. Capacity is 18,000.
18. All right.
It's
Okay. 30,000 sounds crazy.
Yeah, maybe that's more
Like
like a
that-
football stadium.
That's like a soccer stadium.
Yeah. But no, Thunder goes fucking hard, dude.
Thunder are pretty cool. I can't lie. I think that we can easily, with what's going on, especially on the other side of the bracket, we could make the finals. I'd rather play the Wolves than the Nuggets.
Dude, Anthony Edwards, I think, has become like my favorite player though. Like outside of
Edwards is
Thunder
cool.
basketball,
I like Anthony Edwards.
he does the DX suck it, and he's like funny as fuck, dude. Like
He did that like one time.
He was
but
rapping.
pretty funny.
he was rapping, freestyling. He was in the movie with Adam Sandler,
That was a good movie too.
What movie was in with Adam Sandler?
the one where he's like a basketball coach. It's like a newer, like more serious, uncut gem style Adam Sandler movie.
It's a good
I haven't
movie.
seen that.
Really good movie actually.
For real?
Check that out. Yeah.
Damn, no, I don't know.
They say like a overseas dude trying to get a shot at basketball and Adam Sandler like takes.
It's
him away
fucking
from
like Herman Gomez,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's Willie Herman Gomez. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was a good actor. He's big as fuck.
Yeah, he was a good
like-
actor.
Dude, I had no clue this movie came out.
It came out like what, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Probably. I don't remember what it's called.
I think it was direct to
Let me look
Netflix.
up Adam Sandler movies. It'll be recent. Recent Adam Sandler movies. Let's put that.
He's cranked out a few recently. Well, I guess Uncut Gems was a while ago. When was it, like
It's like a
2020?
10-year-old movie, bro.
Uncut Gems?
Nah, that shit probably came out in what, like 2016, bro? 2017,
Fuck, no, it wasn't 2016, 2017.
2018.
No, it was like
Uncut
2020.
Gems.
2019 at the earliest. If that.
When did it come out, Trey?
What song? trying to
Uncut
find it.
Gems.
Oh, Uncut Gems.
You're the shittiest Jamie fucking
Yeah.
ever, bro.
Dude, well, it's not like pulling up like. I should have just pulled up.
Let me see what you just
Yeah, forget
Google
about
the
it, dude.
word Uncut Gems and the year it released
I
will
already
show
saw
up
Uncut Gems.
instantly.
I'm trying to find the movie I don't know the name of. Uncut Gems.
We're past
was,
that.
Like,
It's like a cliffhanger with the.
Yeah,
2019.
that's what I said. 2019 at the earliest.
I said 17, 18.
No, you said 2016.
Oh,
Then you
the
said
first
17.
movie
You
was
said
called-
16,
All
17.
right,
And you know you said that too.
Nah, it
Yeah.
was a good movie. I liked Uncut
It's called
Gems.
Hustle. Came out in 2022.
Oh, I have heard of that movie actually.
No, that shit was fire.
When did that come out?
Honcho Gurn.
When did Hustle come out?
2022.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. That's still like 2 years. Dude, Adam Sandler, he's taking the more serious roles. I want another Adam Sandler comedy.
Yeah, we're due for an Adam.
They don't
Sandler
make
comedy.
good comedies. Oh, do you have something pretentious to say?
Oh, do you
Yeah,
really
what
think
do
a
you have
new
to say?
Adam Sandler comedy would be good?
I think for me, I would like it.
Cause he's not like he's like an older like dude now. Like I feel like he's changing his roles in the movies he's in to like match like the framework that he as an actor fits in better to. Like he's gotten older, so I feel like he's taking on that more serious role. Like, is it that funny to watch a 60-year-old man be fucking a goofball? Like,
He's not fucking 60.
how old is he, dude?
He's like fucking 50, 40 something, dude.
I bet you Adam
Yeah.
Sandler's damn near 60 years old, bro.
I think he could
I
probably
don't think
still be
so.
pretty funny.
Google that one, bro. How old is Adam Sandler, bro?
He's funny in moments still in his serious movies. He has moments of funniness.
Yeah, because he's a funny dude. But like the whole like
That is pretty close to 60. 57. He's old as fuck. Holy
Damn,
shit.
he is 57. He is pretty close to 60.
Like, I don't know. He had to switch this shit up, dude. I think it knew. Like, Grown Ups was almost pushing it a little bit, bro. Like, Grown Ups is funny.
I like Grown Ups.
But that's like a movie. That's one of those movies that was huge at the time, but, like, I feel like no one cares about, like, in the future. Like,
It's still a good movie.
Yeah, it's still a good movie, dude.
I'd say it has pretty good replay value.
Solid. They all piss at the water park and shit.
yeah.
Do you like pina coladas? You didn't like that?
They should not have made Grown Ups 2.
No,
I saw Grown Ups 2 in
wasn't
theaters.
Too bad,
Really?
bro.
Chris Rock spoke about Grown Ups 2.
What'd he say?
Poorly.
Yeah, someone someone said, like, why did you decide to do Grown Ups 2 or something like that? And he was like, shit, if you lost half your money in a divorce, you would have done Grown Ups 2 as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Nah, Chris Rock got the shit slapped out of him. I feel like forever he's gonna be known as, like, that's the first thing people think about.
You can't fucking talk about him without bringing that up.
That's
I
just
kinda forgot it happened,
crazy.
honestly.
I mean, he's come up in this conversation, and we just brought up Chris Rock, and we're already talking about him getting slapped. Like,
because that shit was nuts,
mark
bro.
forever. It's a mark forever.
It was
You'll
like a
never
glitch in the
escape that.
Matrix.
Yeah,
Like when
Same
that shit
thing, bro.
happened,
it wasn't supposed to happen.
it didn't even look real, bro. Like you had to rewatch it and be like, wait, what?
Remember the first like 12 hours, all of Twitter was like arguing over if that was real or not, and they were talking about the actor slap and shit.
Well, those things are so like fake and phony, bro, in the
Yeah.
first place, that like it like broke the fourth wall. I don't know. That shit was crazy, dude. That was like a culturally significant moment. Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was fun. And dude, it's crazy because it feels like that was so long ago, but that was at last year's Oscars.
Well, dude, it's crazy because he did that shit and then he sat down and continued yelling at him while this motherfucker's hosting it on stage.
He's like, my fucking wife's name out your fucking mouth.
He's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And he was like, it was a G.I. Jane joke.
which, dude, if you're worried about people talking about your wife, Will Smith, like, too little, too late.
Well,
Will
no,
Smith,
he's sorry.
How about you don't let her get fucked by motherfuckers and that shit go public, and then you're over here defending her with like your livelihood.
Well, there's so many layers to that shit because
Fuck
that's
no.
in the front of people's minds. The fact that he did that to
Yeah.
Oscars, bro. He won an Oscar after that and gave a speech where he cried and got a standing ovation at the same Oscars, bro. Like
Yeah,
even
bro.
the
So it
audience
was a good night for him, I
Hollywood's a
guess.
whole bunch of yes men. Of course they're gonna support
like
it.
it, but it really, I feel like showed like a window into how detached that world really is, bro. Like these people are off the fucking rocker, bro. And everyone who gave him a standing ovation, which was like everybody in the room, they're out of their fucking minds, bro.
Yeah, I didn't support
Like if that shit happened and I was there and I like was just spectating, I'd be like, he's getting an Oscar?
Yeah.
Like what? Did he just
Well, they
slap
decide
somebody?
who wins before the award show starts, obviously.
He
If
should've
I
been
was there,
kicked
I
out.
would have just been like, yo, what?
Well, I mean, technically, he should have been arrested, bro. Like anybody else who would have done that would
They
have been
asked
arrested.
Chris Rock if he wanted to press charges that night. Like, there were police there. Like, it's the fucking Oscars.
And I feel like you can't, bro.
He said no.
Yeah.
No, but there was a scenario where Will Smith did get arrested that night. Like,
Well, technically, they should have arrested him right there. You tell me they didn't have security? You're telling me if anyone who's not an A-list celebrity walked up there and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock?
dude, well, do they ever want to work in the city of Los Angeles again?
Well, it's just like that's how detached that they are. That they're like removed from laws, like in that like confined area of fucking.
dude, famous people are fucking above the law as fuck, dude.
But like even on live TV,
Yes.
like in everybody's face.
The
bro.
answer is yeah.
Look at Joe
even
Biden.
in live TV, yeah. Fucking
Joe Biden.
yeah, look at Joe Biden.
You think he
dude.
should have been arrested?
bro, multiple times for fucking bad things to our country, bro.
being
He's
old?
ruined it.
Well, really, the
Being
big kicker
old,
is
bro.
10
not
mil for the big
remembering
guy.
Shit. Can't fucking get a clear speech out. Like I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
the shit that I actually think has been illegal that Joe Biden has done is he allegedly got like $10 million from a Ukrainian petroleum company.
I wouldn't be surprised.
10 mil for the big guy, and now we're directly involved in a Ukrainian.
The craziest
war
part of that
conflict.
is he probably doesn't even know he got that.
He probably knows, bro.
He probably doesn't remember at this point, bro.
Oh, God.
Like he goes up there and he's reading off a script.
He doesn't even remember that, dude.
He said, you know how in the shows you see, and it's like a joke, the person reading the screen.
You're talking about the teleprompter incident? Yeah, I
And they'll
saw
read
that. That was like
And
the other
he
day.
did that. He read what the teleprompter.
No,
was.
Well, no,
had-
I mean, I know about fucking Sleepy Joe, bro. Like,
Did you see what he's talking about, though?
yeah, hell yeah. He reads off the teleprompter, bro. He had a note card and they zoomed in with a really good like lens because the picture was taken, and it said like walk out to podium, greet people, like say this. It was like step by step bulletin points of like
what to do?
like a script. It was a script for him.
Damn, Trump and Obama didn't need those.
And like, you think this dude Joe Biden's gonna sit on the stage and fucking debate Donald Trump?
We need Trump back.
Dude, they say Obama once said, if you can trust anyone to fuck something up, it's Joe Biden or
Yeah,
something
this
like
is, like never underestimate his ability to fuck things up.
that. Yeah.
And it looks like he's botched it, bro. Because I think Trump's gonna win, dude. Like they really fumbled, bro, with Joe Biden. Like it really could have been like anyone who could pull in minorities and like a little bit of like the like
Anybody could have beat Trump.
nonpartisan people.
They could have Kamala Harris just do that shit herself.
Well, people hate Kamala Harris, bro.
Yeah, no, she's almost worse. She has some pretty bad
Did
history.
they hate her that much back then? Really,
Yeah,
though?
she
Like,
has some bad history. They hated her almost more.
She could have maybe beat Trump, but they would hate her right now.
yeah, they probably would.
But she got killed by Joe Biden.
They done polling, and she's the least liked vice president by polling numbers than any other vice president like ever by far.
Is Joe Biden the least liked president?
That I'm not sure of, dude.
Is she the first female
Vice president.
vice president?
Yes. First black female vice president, sir.
Has there been a black vice president besides her?
Fuck no, dude.
Is she even black?
Bro, is AOC black?
What the fuck is AOC?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
AOC is not black.
I thought
Nah,
she
she's,
was
like, Puerto
like
Rican.
fucking Indian.
Bro,
or
those
some
videos of her
shit.
in like lingerie, are those real or are those AI? You know what I'm talking about?
Those
Who?
are AI.
Those are AI.
Yes.
AOC. You don't know who AOC is? Like the congresswoman from New York?
I've heard that.
She's like
I feel
a-
like
Hot Spanish congresswoman.
for real, she's hot.
Well, she's like a social justice warrior.
Yeah, she is.
She's not that damn hot, but she's like fuckable for a congresswoman. That's kind of like her claim to fame, dude.
She's hot in general. She's not like super hot, but even if she wasn't a congresswoman,
But if she
still be
like
hot.
worked at your office,
she'd be like.
I mean,
the
I would,
hottest
bro.
girl in
Like-
office.
for real, would
Would. We got a
100%.
bottle opener?
No.
would y'all fuck Kamala Harris?
No. She used to date fucking Montel.
No, I saw that.
That's fucking nuts.
Where are you going?
Nah, you just need the Zen can, bro.
You're gonna open it with a Zen can. Damn, he just did that.
That was a magic trick.
Damn, I don't know if the camera could see that just now, but he just opened a beer bottle with a Zen can.
That was a David
And I'm
Blaine style
enamored.
illusion, dude. I think he was already off.
That was like a David Blaine trick. Damn. Fuck, Trey.
It's got a little magic in
Next
it.
house party, I can do that at.
Damn, dude, whatever happened to the little blonde conservative lady that was kind of hot?
Oh,
Clinton.
no, dude.
Tommy Lauren.
Tommy, yeah.
Whatever happened to her? She
I
like
remember her.
disappeared.
No, something
had a
happened,
bad
bro.
falling out.
She had a falling out.
With who?
I forget. Something happened.
The Republican Party?
No,
She's
she
like
did
not-
something. I can't think of what she did, but I remember.
She's
something
gone?
No
happened.
fly zone.
Remember, Giannis fucking. He was like a conservative gay dude.
No, I remember him. Yeah.
That dude was huge, bro. Like honestly, like pre Ben Shapiro. And like that dude's off the map. Who else is off the map, bro? I think
Steven Crowder's off the map now.
Yeah, I feel like he's on the map for like being off the map. Like people still talk about Steven Crowder.
I haven't seen Steven Crowder's face on the internet in a long time.
I just watched a video on like
Dude,
his
I
career
used to
falling apart.
Fucking hate Steven Crowder, bro.
Did you?
He's all right, dude. I mean, I don't know.
He didn't do anything to me personally. But dude, just the content where people go and challenge other people they know that are stupider than them. And they're like, look, like I'm right and they're wrong. And that's the video.
That's kind of how I feel when I argue with.
I
Joe
do.
in front
Well,
of
we
my
were
friends.
talking about earlier with like the fit and fresh type shit.
Fresh
The
and
fresh
fit.
and fit shit. Where, dude, like these podcasts where it'll be like 3 dudes with like fucking degrees and then like a table full of like 19-year-old OnlyFans models. And they'll just beat the OnlyFans models in arguments for an hour. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's such a low-hanging fruit and so like stupid, I guess, that
I mean, I don't know, dude. Those are two different things to me. Like colleges, American colleges have historically been known as the place
Well,
where people
here's
can
the thing.
debate ideas.
I will say I think it was important for the public to see like exactly like the type of like ideologies that get pumped into these kids' heads. And Steven Crowder was one of the people that helped highlight that. But it's kind of like, we get it. Who's the guy that does that now? Y'all know who he's everywhere now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's pretty much like replaced Steven Crowder's spot. on
Oh
the
no,
internet. It's like
Charlie
something
Kirk.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
It's like
he's kind of late on it.
he's late on it, and it's like, bro, we know the colleges are fucked up and telling kids wrong stuff. But this thing where like it's like, yup, they're retarded. Yup, they're retarded. Like, yup, you're right, they're retarded. It's just kind of like, we get it, bro.
Yeah,
Like, that's not the same thing.
I feel like it was less important. It's less important now than it was.
It's not the same as like what Ben Shapiro or like Candace Owens does.
I mean, to be fair, Ben Shapiro goes to colleges and debates kids, but he has a seminar.
No. Ben Shapiro has a seminar with a Q&A section at the end of it in which students are welcome to ask him questions, and sometimes that leads to debates. That's very different than Charlie Kirk or Steven Crowder like setting up a table uninvited and like...
Yeah, with like directly soliciting issues that they're read up on, bro.
And you're setting up 20
Because it will say something
to
like
look stupid.
like abortion is murder changed my mind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like in terms of like if the person who's owning these college people should be like glorified and like, oh, they're so smart, like no. But is what they're talking about relevant? Yes. And like colleges are places where you debate these issues. So like if people like college students are feeling inspired and a lot of these people actively talk about things like abortion or like Israel Palestine, bro. So like if they're in a bubble where they only hear like, yes, like you're right, like that's the narrative, and you kind of like put a fucking fence down and you're like, if you really want to talk about it and you feel so compelled to talk about it that you're willing to talk to me, a stranger, about it, we can have a discourse. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like that's actually kind of productive, dude.
I will say there is some good that comes out of it, but it's kind of worn out trash content. Like, past that.
In terms of content.
Because I feel like
yeah.
all the good we've gotten out of it, we've gotten already. Like, you've brought everyone's eyes to it.
In terms of content, bro,
Like,
it's a little washed,
It's
bro.
worn
Like,
out, dude. And it's like, one thing... You're going up against like a 19, 20-year-old. They might have a whole different outlook and perspective by the time they're 25.
and I think
You know,
often
people
do.
change.
But
too.
like, you just cemented this person as a fucking goofy for like the rest of the time because you just had a viral moment with them. Like, why don't you really try to sit down with them and see where they're coming from? Then you can tell them like what you think.
Yeah,
Instead
I see
of
why
just
they're
having
thinking that.
this super combative, like oppositional stance with them, where you're like creating this big confrontation and you're looking for this big moment you can catch on.
It's based
camera.
around content.
Like I feel like if you really are trying to reach these kids, like you would try to go about it a different way. Like they don't care about actually changing those kids' minds or leading them down a better path. Like they're kind of just wanting to like take advantage of stupid people so they can get like their own internet fame in a way.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
well, I don't know.
but at
bro.
the same time, good has come out of like that discourse, like in the first place. But I think like the benefits have already been reaped.
I think the content, in terms of content, it's kind of stale. Yes, I agree. But like at the same time, dude, I'm not sure that the goal when you're having these debates is to change the mind of the person you're debating. I think it's like to reach people on the internet who are kind of in between. Like I feel like the person they're trying to impact isn't the person that who's asking the question, because that's almost never gonna happen. But like for people to see these ideas head to head, like in discourse, I feel like they're trying to like reach the common person who maybe doesn't even lean one side or the other.
Yeah, they are trying to persuade a bigger audience.
But I don't know. The content in terms of entertainment is stale. Yes, bro. Like we get it, bro. Like liberals are fucking extra
we're-
stupid,
It
bro.
is. It's
They're taking
almost
advantage
like
of young people.
I get it. Like there's extreme leftists
How'd that make it on the ground
that
again?
think stupid stuff.
No, this bottle cap.
Wait, Jesus
I'm sorry.
Christ.
I've been a very bad boy. Trey. I'm
Treat this
sorry.
place with respect.
Joe
My
has
bad,
no
dude.
respect. It's like
I've been trying to work on my respect actually this week.
It's like a pigsty in his room.
I was trying to be very
Fucking up
respectful
right
Tuesday and Monday. I was like, how
you
can I
were not being
how can-
respectful last night.
Dude, I woke up and I was like, how can I respect my roommates? Like, what can I do to show some
dude,
respect?
They're
around here?
hustle, loyalty, respect.
Damn, are you a Marine?
Low key.
I mean,
I was
talking
gonna
about
say it,
that,
but like Nick took it out of my.
John Cena in the WWE. As a kid, I assumed that he had served in the
I
military.
know where you're going with this. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he served in the military.
He wasn't he in like the Marine, and he would like have
hey, real
dog tags.
Before we go into this, can we Google real quick? Was John Cena in the military? Will
Yeah.
you look that up real quick?
I don't think he was, bro.
Before, because I think all of us are about to shit talk this dude. I want to make sure we're right before we go into this because I've had these exact same.
Because like he had
thoughts.
he had like a rogue military aesthetic, like almost he was in the military, but might not even.
he was like a soldier.
he was like
the
kind of
Marine-
rogue and would like fuck
the
somebody
movie,
up.
Remember they were promoting his movie, The Marine, and
He was never in the military.
Yeah, so that's all fake. Like you see people bust
His
people for
acting
stolen
debut
valor.
was-
Like you see stolen valor compilations of dude trying to get some Starbucks.
yeah.
This dude was making millions of dollars with the fucking military. It was assumed that he was in the military.
It
like
was
at least for a
dude.
kid. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I was like, no, he was a Marine. Duh.
When I was
like,
a kid, I thought John Cena was like a Marine. Yeah.
like he's obviously done a tour, probably Iraq or some shit. Like that's just not. He's just like an actor. WWE.
really.
Little did you know it was just to show.
But that's the thing. That's where the
did
line
one
gets
show
blurred
in
in
Iraq.
WWE because you're supposed to
One
believe
WWE
it.
show.
And like John Cena's real name is John Cena. Like he is playing a character, but also kind of like is that character, bro. So like when we're talking about stolen valor, like where does the line get drawn? I feel like that's like a gray
Yeah,
area.
his real name is John Cena. Dude,
Like-
is Shawn Michaels' real name Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just has a sweet name, just naturally,
Yeah,
dude.
that is a sweet name.
That's
Shawn
like
Michaels.
Fuck. Y'all making me look up a lot today.
what was the dude in Blaze of Glory's name? Like Chad Michaels.
yeah, yeah.
It's like some sounds like that.
That is a fucking hilarious.
Another
movie.
forgotten about movie, dude.
Blades of
No.
Blades of
it's
Glory,
not
I
his
think
real
is
name.
funnier than Talladega Nights. We on
Shawn
the
Michaels.
last
Get
one.
the
Bro.
fuck out of here.
Shawn Michaels' name is his real name, but it's not. His real name is actually Michael Sean Hickenbottom.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Shawn
that's a
Michaels
less
is not
palatable
okay.
name.
So he
Yeah,
turned it around. Michael Sean Hickenbottom.
Shawn Michaels.
Those 2 first names. But no, dude.
Is
And
Randy Orton's real name Randy Orton?
Randy Orton is Randy Orton.
Are you about to look at here? I don't want Trey on his phone. Like,
Because his dad was in the WWE. I think he was in Orton, bro. I'm pretty sure Randy
shit.
Orton is actually
is
Randy Orton.
Bret Hart's real name Bret Hart?
Probably not. No. Bret Hart.
No,
That's
Is
not
that
brother was
crazy?
in the WWE.
HART?
Owen Hart. Brett and Owen Hart. Randy Keith Orton.
But I'm not sure.
That goes hard.
I doubt Bret Hart is really Bret Hart.
Is that
No
that
more
crazy?
questioning People.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar
okay, yeah,
is-
no more name
and
questions.
His name is Bret Hart.
dude, weren't we
Brock Lesnar has like a big dude name,
His name is
but
Bret Hart.
that's his
We
real
were
name.
talking about people's real names in the WWE,
Yeah.
and it's like a rare exception.
Yeah, they don't do it often
Yeah.
anymore. But no, Bret Hart's real name.
Ric Flair. You question a lot of them.
Ric Flair really is Ric Flair.
You think so? Like now, but was he born with the name Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Dude, how do I?
It's the other side, bro. People always get confused by that shit.
Is it this?
No, no.
Give me that.
Is it this?
Yes.
That's what I was doing at first.
Oh, then you're just
Give me
retarded.
that, bro.
You try to do it on the
I'll
side?
do it with the Zen can, bro.
Damn. Is it like fun bottle opening night, dude?
Damn.
Fucking frustrating bottle opening night.
Damn, Joe has two.
I'm trying to
bottle
use-
openers, too.
Here, hold on. I'm trying to use the fucking full send tool. I can't fucking use it.
No, that shit works like a fucking charm,
'Cause
bro.
you
Don't slander
Canadian
that shit.
Fucking retards.
I've
Made
had
it
that for
all
like
weird
4 or 5
shaped and
years, bro.
shit.
It's like worn.
There's
You, like, see the metal?
This is like a shotgunning tool, right?
So yeah, the top's a shotgunning tool, and then the back is a bottle
What's
opener.
this right here?
That
Yeah.
I think that's for nose beers.
No, it's not.
Nah, I made that
Think
up.
about the logistics.
I'm not sure what the fuck that is.
It's to open the can.
Oh, is that to open the can?
There's no way.
They do the Thunder game.
Oh yeah, that is what that is. Yeah, I never thought about it. No, I never thought about it. No, I love the full send shotgun tool. That's
How much was this?
$15, $14.
Oh, that's not that bad.
But I got it back in like 2018, I think.
$15 is like solid. All right.
Probably $20 now. There's probably some inflation since then, but
Yeah. Have they sold more of these full send?
Probably 30.
see, I think they've sold more, but I think that color was like exclusive to the drop. But it's like it's worn. It's got some miles
So
on
have
it.
they dropped? Oh, so they've dropped more, just not this color.
Yeah, but they might have dropped more in that color. I mean, that's not
Full
100%. I'm pretty sure that's a.
Full send sponsored this podcast. Send us fucking
I
happy
wish.
dads and more of these,
No, I fucking love Nelk, bro.
please. Dude, does Nelk even fucking exist, or is it just like?
They had a video like
Yeah,
yesterday.
they're still
dude.
releasing shit.
No, I mean, yeah, it's not what it was, but it's kind of become like bigger than
Because
a
this seems
prank channel
like you
for sure.
can't. Like they're not YouTubers anymore.
It's like a lifestyle
No, that's not their
brand.
job.
They're like a lifestyle brand, pretty much, dude.
Lifestyle brand, okay. Full send.
Full send,
It's a
dude.
good lifestyle.
And they're kind of marketing geniuses, dude.
Yeah, extremely.
Do you remember the full send meta card?
Ooh, we don't talk about that, bro.
How come full send meta card never caught any heat
Hey, we don't talk
when
about that
everyone shit
publicly.
down Logan Paul's?
It did. It
throat
caught some heat.
for Zoo Friends or whatever.
No, I think full send meta card. You would have lost most of your money if you purchased one on pod
But is
release.
that not just as big of a scam as what Logan Paul did, if not bigger?
Yes. It is. I mean, it is, dude. I watched Nelk the whole time, bro. So I remember the full send meta card. I remember trying to throw in with somebody when we worked at Vapor Express to get one. It was like $1,000 for one, pretty much.
It's so fucking stupid.
It was like an Ethereum.
I'm so glad you didn't do that.
Well, no one wanted to, so I was like, "Fuck, I guess I won't." And I was like, "Did I miss out?" And
Like,
like,
we're gonna share a full send meta card with someone.
yeah. But it got you like access to like exclusive full send events and shit. But apparently that was a bunch of bullshit. I watched a video that went into it. I think the full send meta card was a total scam because it was worth like a full Ethereum, and then like right now it's worth like 0.4 Ethereum, and then like an Ethereum is worth like 0.4 of what it was.
Remember when he was like, "It'll be like you're drinking a happy dad in the metaverse." Like, oh, hold up, I said too much. Like, oh, chill.
Yeah, he like alluded to
He's
like
such a piece of
some
shit for
alien
that.
technology.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there's a
that
lot
doesn't
of
exist.
He tripped me out with
doesn't-
that.
Yeah.
Because everyone was kind of tripped out because VR was new and shit.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of shit
It
thrown in
was
our
a
faces at once.
believable lie.
Crypto was new. NFTs are just kind of a scam in
Well,
general.
no, this was during the NFT rush.
NFTs were
The
a scam.
very short NFT rush. But all the NFTs did was figure out how we'll handle ownership if we ever end up in a virtual reality.
I'm not sure much is figured out at all, bro.
But-
I think a bunch of people got scammed.
Have
bro.
y'all seen the
Did you get scammed or was it just?
I don't even
natural
know what to
selection of
call
money?
this shit. But
I mean,
dude,
what scam
Disney,
is it?
Here, hold on. They made this shit where like it's for VR and you can walk.
You're talking about the shit Disney has?
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's getting released in Disney parks. That's going to be like the first phase. It's going to be like an attraction at Disney World, but eventually they're going to like launch it out for consumers.
What is it exactly?
So, bro,
It's like a 3D treadmill.
so it's almost like a piece of carpet, but it's like all these little squares, and it like constantly rolls while you're walking. So you can like walk in place in the metaverse or whatever.
Like picture a bunch of little balls, pretty much, dude. And when you step, it like perfectly scoots you back the same distance.
Have you
would've
seen Ready
walked.
Player One?
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
So
what y'all
essentially
mean.
that. I feel like every day we get closer and closer to Ready Player One.
Which is like, how do you get off of it? Like, do you put the brakes on it so they don't move? Like,
I think you just pick up your foot and move it off it because it's not that big of an area.
well, if you could do that, then I feel like it wouldn't feel as real. Like,
Well,
you should be
dude,
able to like fucking sprint and jump
they
in
said
like.
that the biggest thing, like the biggest roadblock in VR, is the feeling of impact. Like
Yeah.
to where like if you jump like feeling it, or if you like get bumped, or like how do you make someone feel like they fell down when they didn't really fall down? They said that just impact in general is like the biggest wall in like developing or advancing VR.
Yeah,
makes sense.
because like if you're gonna get shot in Call of Duty, bro, like you can't make someone feel a bullet.
You can make them.
Or even if like you wanna
Stick a needle in 'em.
make
Prick 'em.
someone feel like they're Iron Man, like crashing down on the ground. Like, how do you do that?
Well, you
Like,
think about physics, bro. Like you can, there's nothing in front of you both ways. You can move back and forth, and that can be assisted, but you can't move up and down, bro.
You're right.
Podcast is live right now, dude, and yeah, I'm glad I never bought any NFTs. If we're being honest, I did lose some money on Ethereum, but
When did you buy and sell?
I bought Ethereum. I mean, I don't even fucking. I barely remember, but I remember I bought like. I remember I lost like $800, dude.
Damn, I bought Bitcoin at 7K and sold at 49.
Oh, for real? That's fire. See,
I only had $300 in though, so I ended up taking home like a couple thousand, I think. But
I made like 1,500 on Bitcoin at one point because I got a bunch of. It was just timed up straight, dude. Like, I didn't have any fucking money because I was in college and working a part-time job, and then Corona happened, and I worked at 9 Rounds, like cardio kickboxing class, and that's like the first type of shit that got shut down, dude. So like the gym closed, dude, and I didn't have any money, and this is like before people were cashing stimulus checks and shit.
salty though, because I had a job the whole time. I was an essential worker.
Well, dude, I was.
Never was off for COVID.
What,
You're better off at first.
Were you at OSU?
No, I was at Midwest Cures working at Spencer.
But that place shut down.
Considered to be essential.
That's fine.
It was Cures is essential.
All dispensaries
weed?
were essential.
Yeah,
That's the medicine. You tell me it's not essential.
yeah. I mean, the weed. If you're at home all day, that's essential. Dude, if you just don't want to be bored as fuck.
Dude, if you can't go to work and can't go anywhere else and stuck at your house, like bet your ass you're gonna need some weed.
No, that shit's
Like,
essential.
as fuck.
But yeah, the shit shut down, and I was broke as fuck for like 3 weeks. And I was about to apply for unemployment, and the boss who like announced that we had to close down the business, he was like, "You only work part time here. You can't get unemployment. Like, sorry." And I was like, "Really?" And then my roommate was cashing checks, and he worked about as much as I did. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And dude, I filed, and apparently they take your it's based off of what you made the year prior. And I worked full time as a car salesman the year prior before going back to school. So I was getting just like a fat check on top of like a fat ass stimulus check all of a sudden, dude. So I was making more money than ever before, and I just had like nothing but time on my hands, dude.
America.
No, the COVID check shit was a come up, bro. Like
Those were good times.
that shit was I was fucking like I love COVID at one point.
Yeah, same.
At one point I was like COVID's the best fucking thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I was like, thank God.
Like to have no money and all of a sudden you have $1,000 a week and you don't have to do shit anymore. Like that
No.
shit was lit,
I mean,
bro.
hey,
Yeah.
if you're listening to this and you had a relative or something that died of COVID, I'm sorry.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But like, I'm so happy that happened. Like,
No, that shit was lit as fuck,
It,
bro. I wish I knew COVID would come, bro.
I'm not gonna speak too much on my
No.
story, but I came up.
COVID has messed our society up a little bit.
No, yeah, there's effects.
People aren't as, when we first came out of COVID, I worked all through COVID. And when we first came out, I like switched jobs, so I was in a whole different criteria of like workspace versus the dispensary. I saw the same type of people every day. So I didn't notice anything. When I got into like the car business though, and people were coming in to like the dealership every day, you could tell like they were not used to socializing. Like it was a lot of awkward conversations.
I remember the first time. There's a point where everyone was wearing masks for like months.
Yeah.
And I remember like the first time
We
you'd
had to.
see people who didn't have a mask and they're like talking to you with your mouth just like exposed. You're kind of like, "Ugh," like
I was
Well,
never like that.
I'm not
will
used to seeing
say,
someone's mouth.
dude,
Like that's
I
how you
never
feel.
Stopped going places during COVID. Like the clubs never shut down in OKC or anything. Like I was
Yeah.
out and about.
Did they never shut down? I feel like they shut down at one
We
point,
shut
bro.
down everything.
I think they shut down.
They might have
Yeah,
shut
dude.
down for like a week or two.
No, yeah. it was
But
like two
for
weeks.
like
There was an overlap
but
between
for,
stimulus
like,
checks
the
and-
length of the pandemic, like fuck no, they weren't
Yeah,
shut
Oklahoma
down.
wasn't shut down that long, but we shut down fully, where it was only gas stations, grocery stores, dispensaries, and
Probably like pharmacies and shit, dude.
yeah, pharmacies. And
No,
then
they never
beer and
made
liquor.
anyone shut down. Oklahoma.
Yeah, no, we shut down 100%. Do you not remember at all? I had homies that weren't at work.
Well, dude, my
jobs
job
were
shut
closed.
down, bro. No, we shut down.
No,
My
we
job
shut
shut
down
down. My job was
100%.
done, dude.
I remember because
They would have kept that shit open. Bro, when it first came and no one even knew what COVID was, I used to have to hold the pads for like these like fucking moms like boxing and fucking they're like in your face. And I was like, there's a pandemic with a like disease that no one knows what it is and people think it's from China.
I will say that shit was scary at first, back when no one really knew exactly what it was. Cause now there's like two sides where there's still people that are really freaked out by COVID, and then there's some people who just think it wasn't nothing. But dude, when that shit first came out and no one knew what was going on and they were buying all the toilet paper.
I was
lot of
scared, bro. I mean, I wasn't
propaganda.
like scared. Like
That shit was scary,
There's
dude.
a lot of propaganda and shit about it.
That
I was
shit
like, what the fuck's going on? It kind of felt like some Cloverfield type
Well,
shit.
dude, just no one knew. Just no one knew.
You didn't know if it was real, if it was serious, like if you should take it serious.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, like.
Because
no one
different people
remembers
were
also-
acting differently. Some
Well,
people didn't give a fuck at all.
everything- A lot of things changed. When COVID first came out, Trump was president. He was all for getting vaccinated and shit.
It wasn't
And then-
election year.
And then it switched. And then Joe Biden was like really big on vaccinations after.
It was conveniently
And it
an
was like,
election year.
Interesting.
Even though I think that to be fair, I think the vaccine was developed under Trump. Like I think Trump
well, he
was
was
facilitated the
He
vaccine
was the very
governance.
start of COVID, and then it was like immediately Joe Biden taking over.
No, yeah. So yeah,
'Cause
Joe
I think
Biden
the
was
first
kind of
COVID
responsible
Well,
for.
no, I mean, like
implementing.
There had been like at least 2 rounds of the vaccine under Trump's presidency.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that.
I'm positive.
No, the vaccine. People were taking vaccine pre-Biden, dude.
Yeah,
Because that was like
Well, yeah, because COVID-19. So yeah,
hey, bro, this one,
it was the January of 2020 when it's.
I mean, dude.
Well,
like
2020 was
first
the
cases.
election year. Trump wasn't.
Well,
Or
Trump's
Biden wasn't in
not
office until
perfect.
2021.
The first case was January of 2020, I think, or January of 19 or something like that. The first case in the U.S.
20. It was 20. Yeah, COVID 2020.
It was 2020 for sure.
It
Yeah.
was like the first. It started in November, I feel like, and then the first
No,
case we
it
saw.
started in
January.
Well, yeah, it was
America.
It heated
was,
up in March. The whole the
yeah.
pandemic happened in March.
It was
dude.
March. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking
Shit got
turn
serious
up.
by March. January is when all the congressmen and senators were like selling their stocks and buying like.
I
paper
didn't
stocks.
hear about any of it
This
until
is QAnon,
like,
dude. What's going on? Bro?
Yeah, it would have had
Slip
to have
that
been
in.
like late March 2020 when I first heard about it.
Yeah.
No, that shit was crazy. And it was right after Kobe died. Like, I feel like we were kind of dealing with
that
a lot,
was
dude.
January. That was our dad's birthday that Kobe died.
Oh, and got it. I
Yeah.
forgot that was part
He
of
died
it.
the day of y'all's dad's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Ruined his birthday.
Dude, no. So I bought a bonsai tree that day. And when I hopped back in the car, the person driving was like, Kobe Bryant just died.
And you looked at your bonsai and like a tear fell and it grew a little bit.
Dude, I
the
named
dispensary.
it.
And you were like,
fucking-
Mamba.
I named it Mamba.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
That's-
that bonsai tree died. That pissed me off. It's
Damn, like Kobe, bro. He followed in the
Yeah.
footsteps.
Die like 24 days later.
No, dude, it died like 2 years later. I took care of that little fucking tree. I was trying to be like Mr. Miyagi and have like a big bonsai tree because they live for like 15
So you're telling me
years.
it
You're
died-
not missing me out,
It
you
died
bud.
20.
Well,
She's-
dude,
Wait, it died
she's taking a nap
24
forever.
I was doing good. It was when
24
I
months
moved.
after?
I moved
another
and my
brewski.
bonsai tree like didn't survive the move. And I Googled it. And they were like, yeah, that can fuck it up if you like change its location and like you set it in a different place and now it's getting sunlight for different hours of
Damn,
the
your
day.
bonsai got sad. Are you about to? All right. Camera. Let's see. Trey, open
here,
this. What
on-
they
here,
say.
hold it up like an inch higher. Yeah.
Whoa,
Damn.
dude! What the fuck?
I used to do that with my Juul.
Is that a fucking
quit
smooth
vaping.
can
You
of
used to do
six
that with the
ins?
Juul?
I quit vaping though, so I can't.
But
do
that's
that
not even
anymore.
the same shape.
No, well, it's all just about. You know,
Edges, I guess.
yeah, it's all about hooking it,
Hold up.
and you
I'm
don't
gonna
like.
try
pry
You
it-
did that one fucking
The thing
fluidly,
is,
bro.
though, too, you don't pry it off. You push the bottle cap straight up.
You did that one like zinc cans were designed to fucking take
Well,
off
the
beer
first time
caps.
I didn't
bro.
know I could do it, and the first time I kind of struggled.
Let me try
but
that
then
real
I
quick.
realized-
So let's see it. You made that shit look easy. And Modelo's an even harder bottle to open because of the
You can't
tinfoil
even
wrap.
see the rim.
Yeah.
The bottom of the zinc can on your top on your thumb, and then the can right there.
So you do it like
and then
that.
straight up.
You're holding it like that.
But push it up. No, not with that thumb. Rest it on this thumb and push this thumb and your hand straight up. Don't pry it.
It's a
Push it straight up.
complicated movement, dude.
You don't pry it though. You just push.
You're almost there. I can hear it.
No, it kind of got. I don't know. I can't do it like
Trey
that.
like flipped that
obviously.
bitch in the air, dude.
He did.
I'll do it soon.
That was like a magic trick.
What's with the sorcery, Trey? You got something to tell us, dude?
I was in a fraternity.
Damn, we all practice witchcraft.
Well, like if you could do something cool at a party, it was probably pretty cool. I guess like conversation starter. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that's
But no, I don't remember how I learned it. I think we were just all.
But zins
drinking,
weren't popping
like,
when you're in a
all the-
fraternity.
What was the vape? That's what I'm telling
You're
you.
way
It was
too
the-
old for that.
it was the-
Yeah. That's crazy. We dated ourselves a little bit by like.
No, the Jewel does date us a little bit.
When it was crazy though, we were the perfect age. You weren't. You were either way. You were good. But me and Joe, as soon as nicotine became 21, we just turned 21.
No, yeah, we were the perfect age. But when I first got a Juul, I brought it. But when me and Nick were wrestling at UCO, dude, I brought it into the locker room, and motherfuckers were like, "What is that?" They acted like I had something from outer space, bro. Like they couldn't believe that shit, dude.
See, I
Memorial
was a
kids
student
had that shit in
athlete
high
at the
school.
time, and I didn't do things like that.
There were
So-
some kids that had
That's cap as fuck, dude.
I remember seeing
You're
the Juul.
ripping the
You don't
fuck
remember
out of my
seeing the
Juul,
in
dude.
high school?
Dude, so all right, so get this. I went to a party.
It was Memorial.
Dude, yeah, were you there, dude?
I might have been there, but I just remember the Memorial kids were the first ones.
No, bro. There's a kid from Memorial, bro. I was at a Memorial party, and it was directly after high school, bro. It was like a week or two after we graduated, and a motherfucker pulled a Juul out, and they were ripping it, and he like offered it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" He goes, "It's a nicotine rectangle." And I was like, "Oh," and I fucking hit it, and I was like, "It's like a vape, but there's no vape."
Dude, we had seen a Juul earlier than that, man. Do you remember when we worked at that pool?
No, this was
And,
before that.
Before that?
This like
so you
probably-
were in high school.
It was like 2 weeks after.
Oh, okay.
It was like a couple months before that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like 4 weeks, maybe like a month before that shit, dude.
Oh.
But no, the dude at the pool we worked with who was in a frat at OU, he had one. Remember he had his like decked out, he had like carved like a sketch in it and shit.
I remember people like
Yeah, he had like a custom. You get all gay with your Juul.
Custom Juul.
No, dude, I had a custom one. I had ordered like a bootleg Louis Vuitton fucking skin for my Juul, bro. And my shit was like Louis Vuitton Juul, but I mean, of course, it was fake because Louis Vuitton doesn't
lose it
make.
pretty fast.
Didn't you say Friends?
I had a friend's one too.
You
yeah.
had one, yeah. His skin was it was like the Friends logo.
That was the second one I got.
That's
Yeah.
fire one.
I didn't even watch Friends, but I had a girlfriend at the time.
I
All she watched
fucking
was Friends.
hate
No, Friends is gay, and I've only really seen a few episodes of it, bro. But the girl I dated at the time loved Friends.
It's
she
like
spammed
Seinfeld
it.
for gay people.
So I got it to like fucking as like a joke, because I was being cool. I was being a
Seinfeld's
cool,
one of
funny
those
boyfriend,
shows that
dude.
It always pissed me off when I was a kid that it was on. So now that I'm adult and I see Seinfeld, it just pisses me off again.
Seinfeld's
love
the funniest
Seinfeld.
goddamn sitcom of all time, bro.
Dude,
That's
I
like in my
I did
top
not
5
wanna
favorite
see
t-
it as a kid.
Dude, real quick, what's y'all's top 5 TV shows? Anime doesn't count.
I mean-
Number one is gonna be easy for me. Game of Thrones. I'll put Prison Break
I knew
in my
your
top
favorite
5.
was Game of Thrones.
I mean,
Prison
TV
Break?
shows is so
I
broad,
put
dude.
Prison Break in my top 5, and I put Prison Break in a specific first and second season.
Okay. I've never
Besides
seen it.
that, Prison Break's good. It's worth watching for sure.
5's a lot. Name 3, bro.
5. You gotta get. You've seen 5 fucking.
You
TV
name
shows.
some, because I'm gonna think on.
It's gonna
my
take him
third one.
30 minutes, bro. I would say fucking. I mean, these because TV shows are different, but in terms of what I've enjoyed, like I know they're not.
Your favorite? I'm asking
Jersey
you.
Shore, bro, is up there, dude, in my top 5, if not top 1, bro. I loved watching the Jersey Shore.
I'm not
and
asking like which one deserves.
all right, my favorite
Damn.
Jersey Shore, Breaking Bad, which I've watched through several times, bro. The Simpsons, which I've watched my whole life.
No anime/cartoon.
So
no, cartoons. I just said no anime.
The Simpsons. I mean, really prime American Idol, bro. I was watching like Carrie Underwood. Like I was watching that pretty hard, bro.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
And my 5th show, if I had to pick one. Oh god, dude.
Sopranos.
I do like The Sopranos, bro.
Have you ever finished The Sopranos?
I've never finished it, but I've watched the first 3 seasons like 2 or 3 times.
You've only seen the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, everyone told me that the later seasons sucked. Or no, 4 seasons. I've seen 4.
I mean, bro,
I've seen
it's-
season 4.
That last season struggles, but
Is there 6 seasons?
I think there's 5. There could be.
I've seen
6.
the first 4. I've seen where they went to like Italy and shit, bro.
That's like season 2, dude.
Is that? I thought it was like season. I've
That's
seen
like 2 or 3.
I've seen through season 4, I think, bro.
Okay. Would you put Sopranos in your top 5?
I mean, that's definitely a contender, dude. I would put. I mean, WWE, bro.
That doesn't count.
Friday Night SmackDown. I would put
Put
in.
Criminal Minds in my top 5.
Okay.
I've watched a lot of Law and Order
You
SVU.
got Game of Thrones, Prison Break, Criminal Minds.
I had to throw Family Guy in there.
Wife
If Joe's
swap,
gonna throw
bro.
If Joe's gonna throw Simpsons, in
I
it-
asked for a top 5.
if Joe's gonna throw Simpson in his top 5, then I'll put Family Guy in mine.
I mean, yeah, family. I forgot about South Park. I would go South Park 5 if we're
South
being real.
Park is a good one. If
South
you're gonna
Park
go to
is a
the
good one.
cartoon.
And maybe even Family Guy 6, bro. But I think I like South Park more than Family Guy
I'm
ultimately.
trying to think if there's something else.
I think
besides those
overall my
3.
favorite cartoon out of all those is probably South Park.
South Park's so
Yeah,
funny, bro.
South Park is
It is.
elite.
It's funny as fuck.
Family Guy is like the most classic one though. in my
Family
opinion.
Guy's funny as fuck too.
Family Guy is
Dude,
funny
just
as fuck,
something
bro.
about South Park. Just,
South Park, I think, is funnier than Family Guy
Yeah.
because bro, Cartman is so funny, bro. He's like the funniest character to ever exist on a TV show, low key, bro. Eric Cartman, dude.
Eric Cartman, yeah.
Like Peter's funny as fuck, bro. But like Eric Cartman is, in my opinion, a better character
He
than
is
Peter
a
Griffin,
little
bro.
funnier than Peter Griffin.
Yeah, he is 100%.
To me, that's where it lies. And Randy, bro, Randy's funny as
Randy
fuck.
Marsh, yeah.
And like, I feel like the supporting, like Kyle and fucking Stan and shit.
I've always liked Stan. Stan's always been.
Well,
my
Stan's
favorite.
supposed to.
He's just normal. He's just like
he's
the
supposed to
fucking-
like be like the voice of. He's supposed to like reflect what like a normal person would say maybe in a situation like this.
I feel like he's usually the one like reacting to the crazy
Yeah.
situation.
No,
like, the
South Park's
viewer
just a good. And I feel like Family Guy doesn't have that character.
No, they really don't.
Like everybody is like absurd in Family Guy.
Well, I don't know.
think
Family Guy does
gets
kind of have
as
like this
unhinged
self-awareness
as, like,
to it.
South Park
that-
does. South Park gets a little unhinged, and they talk about real life events a lot.
Yeah, and there's so episodes like the plot progresses in episodes of South Park, and a lot of the humor is like contextual to the plot, but Family Guy is like one-off moments of comedy, like the classic cutaways. Like that reminds me of the one time that I
This is the
rented a
exact
bulldozer.
point South Park made in that one episode,
Yeah.
the cartoon
They had Bart
Wars
Simpson in it, right?
episode. Yeah. I will say though, sometimes, well, really those later seasons of South Park, they got a little bit too into the whole social commentary like aspect.
Like they're almost jerking themselves off a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also,
that's the worst.
dude, it didn't used to be that every episode of South Park was this big like piece of social commentary. It used to be like every few episodes like caught on to a relative topic, and they kind of took this point of like a dude in the middle laughing at both sides. But I feel like over time, it feels like everything. I mean, even still, like South Park, they don't really do episodes now. They just do those specials.
Well, how many episodes can you make?
And
bro?
the last few, like the specials, what were they? The most recent one was Logan Paul with the Prime shit,
that shit was actually funny.
and the last one was
They like turned into black girls or whatever.
yes, they were like making fun of Marvel and stuff, like put a chick in it and make her gay. And it was like, dude, how about y'all just go back to making shit like remember when they did
Casa Bonita or Awesomeo.
yes, like an episode like that. Remember when they were all ninjas and they're making fun of anime with the weapons
Yeah.
and stuff? Like, why don't they just go back to that?
Like
It's
they almost put the like statement they're trying to make over the actual comedy of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Well, dude, the thing is, like, why does every episode got to be a statement? Like, it used to be like
Yeah.
y'all made like 2-3 statements a season, and now it's like every episode is its own statement, and we just don't need that from South Park.
We don't need that from South Park. I mean,
Yeah.
to their defense, like the political atmosphere turned up, bro. So like the things that
is
were on the
true.
front of people's minds
That
were
is
like
true.
actual
That's a
issues
good point,
usually.
actually, that's a really
But-
good point.
I mean, they were hitting topics for sure too, even when they do what they do now.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean,
No, yeah.
if they could have, I don't know, bro. I mean, it's hard to say, dude. Like, and the whole like fact that that show's been running for like 25 fucking years, bro. And
Dude, and I will say, out of Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty,
American Dad.
American Dad.
American Dad's dog shit. I hate American Dad, bro. Like, just to
I
bring,
like American Dad.
just as a side
I've
note, I
always
fucking-
liked American Dad, and I know you've always hated American Dad.
It's just, bro, it's just like, let's take the worst parts of Family Guy and make a show about
You
it.
don't like
bro.
Roger, the alien?
No, bro.
I love Roger.
I don't at all,
fire.
bro.
You don't like
It's like
Stan?
shitty alternate universe Family Guy that sucks. Like I don't like. I don't
It
know.
is like alternative
American Dad.
universe.
I've never liked American Dad, even as a kid, bro.
And dude, it's the only other show that's tried to emulate like the Simpsons couch gag with the newspaper.
Like the dun dun dun.
Well, you know how like he picks up the newspaper and it always has a different headline each episode.
Oh yeah.
Driving to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've actually even said one of the headlines was like they're stealing it from the Simpsons couch guy.
Yeah,
or
like a
something
classic,
that.
like
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane fourth wall break. That's such an easy joke. Like, I feel like it was funny at first, but I feel like they kind of wear the fourth wall break out as a joke, bro. Like,
Well, dude, it's kind of like with Seth MacFarlane's work, a big part of like the comedic appeal is like the self-awareness to it
yeah.
all. But when that becomes like
When he
the
becomes a little too
Well,
self-aware,
dude,
you gotta cut it out.
becomes the joke itself, sometimes it gets worn out. But really, not on that specific joke, like the American Dad one. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean-
with the Simpsons couch gag. No, dude, Seth MacFarlane's funny as fuck.
He's
dude.
funny as fuck,
I feel
bro.
like
Don't
people
get me wrong, bro.
kind of shit talk him, and he's gotten almost kind of like a bad rap for some reason.
Ted 1 is funny as fuck, bro. Like
Who's
the
that?
first, like the first Ted movie.
Oh, Ted 1, like the Ted movie.
Yes.
Dude, that Ted TV show
Nah.
is funny sometimes. No, I know
It's
you
corny
hate the Ted
sometimes,
TV show. Okay, one,
it's
I will
funny
say,
sometimes.
bad cast. It could have been casted better.
It could have been casted better 100 times over, bro. Like, the casting's dog shit. When
They
this,
kinda fucked up
when
the
they have a
casting.
dude, first of all, he's supposed to be Mark Wahlberg as a kid, but he looks like a fucking
No, I mean, no.
20-year-old
I mean,
pedophile.
we could go on forever.
Mark
I saw-
Wahlberg was already Mark Wahlberg when he was the age of the actor.
All right. I've acknowledged it was poorly cast.
He's fucking 6 inches taller than him.
my
And
point.
one more. Let me my final point, bro.
Okay, here. Even though you interrupted me. to
No
start
one's
with.
from Boston, bro. They're all like faking this Boston accent that doesn't sound real, bro. And
Oh, yeah, I was getting.
it's like a dust over the fucking show. Like,
There is, yeah, it is. The writing itself is funny. I will say
Yeah,
that.
I mean-
like, and Seth I think this is the first time Seth MacFarlane himself has been writing for this, because I don't think that he was that big of a piece of Ted 2, and I know he hasn't been that huge in Family. Like, he hasn't played that big of a role in writing Family Guy, like the last 10 years or so. But like, there's funny fucking jokes in there, like the casting, and that like every actor has this horrible fake Boston accent, kind of puts like this unfunny like mask over it.
yeah,
But dude,
like you read it on a script and compared it to other funny scripts, bro. It might hold up.
that show hits some notes every now and then.
Yeah,
It does. You can't deny it.
No,
Like,
when they're like calling their bully's dad, they have their bully's
no,
dad
that
come in.
episode was hilarious.
That
dude.
shit was so.
It's
funny.
like you can tell that like whoever's idea this was, like Seth MacFarlane's, obviously, like it was a funny ass idea. You know what I'm saying? Do you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
you know,
yeah,
that
I get what
scene?
you're saying, bro.
Have
Like
you
they got
seen-
they got a little bit of stuff in the writers' room. They
Have you
got a little
seen that
fire
scene?
going, dude.
Yeah, they really do.
They like call their bully. So their bully that bullies this dude every day has like daddy issues. Like hasn't seen his dad. So they
I saw the
call
episode.
him and pretend. to
Yeah,
be
he's
his
seen.
dad.
He watched
Yeah.
this with me. Yeah.
That was a good episode.
No,
Hey,
For
dude,
what-
you
I
were
mean, that was a
laughing.
show.
that was funny.
You were
That was
laughing.
funny. Yeah.
And especially the hospital scenes in that episode. Where he's like, by the way, this is sexual for me. Like, that was funny as fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't say funny. It was funny, bro. But most of the watching the show,
But you wouldn't say
I
funny as
didn't
fuck.
enjoy, dude. I wouldn't say funny as fuck.
I wouldn't. Well, the show has faults. It does. It's not a perfect show. I would say overall, I'm going to give it like a 5 out of 10. And not like an IGN.
I would say a 5 out of 10 is fair, dude.
Like
5
a
out of 10,
true, like, 5
fair.
out of 10. Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
But really, but when you see something like a TED TV show, I feel like you want it to be in like that 7 range, dude. Like if they had a better cast and shit, you could have had actually a really good TV
I mean,
show. In your
I
hands.
wish every comedy that hit a streaming platform was a 10 out of 10. But, you know, that's not
Yeah,
how
bro,
it
but
works.
it feels almost squandered, bro. Like if
they had a really good
like
idea. And they
the
were in
TED
it,
show
yes.
could have been a really good show if they like nailed like a good actor, bro, and they fucking it was just set up better, bro.
By the way,
Like,
though, Mark Wahlberg was Mark Wahlberg at 20, but this kid's like 14.
But no, the actor.
The actor in the show, I don't know how old he is, but he's supposed to be 14.
Joey, he voices an Invincible.
How old
I
is he,
forgot
Nick?
who he is, but he's.
Do you know how old he is?
I don't know
How old is the
actor
character?
How old is the
character or
actor, dude?
actor?
Well, the character's at least 20 years old.
Wait. The actor.
Or the actor's at least 20 years
Yeah,
old.
that's what I'm
Did I
saying.
just say
Like
character?
14.
I did just say character.
to me, he
The
looks like
actor's
he's
at
that
least
old, bro.
No, it's bad. Like I said, it's poorly casted. It's like, yeah. But,
Like they got like a younger like Mark Wahlberg.
fuck, who is that kid? Will you look that up?
What?
The Invincible voice cast, and I guess look for that kid in there. That voice cast is so stacked that he'll be like on like the bottom of the list. I will say, out of all the shows, cartoon or live action, Invincible, I guess to me, like out of everything that's come out like this year, Invincible's number 2.
His name is
next to Shogun.
His name
for
is
me.
Matt
His name is Matt.
in Invincible.
Are you telling me that or?
That's his name in Invincible is Matt. I don't know who that Invincible character is.
Okay, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I'd
that's
have
much
to-
about it.
I'd have to, dude. You should watch Invincible. It's good.
What's it about?
Invincible is based on a comic book written by Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead. Okay, so it's about this dude. His name's Mark. He's a teenager. His dad. Oh, okay, yeah. He's not like a character, but no, I remember
He's like
his
a small
no.
side character.
No, I remember him. Yeah. No, so Invincible, as honestly, most people by now probably know what Invincible's about. But for those of you who don't, Invincible is about this teenager, and his dad is essentially Superman. Like he has the same origin story. Like he came down from another planet, and now he's saving the world. And this is a universe full of superheroes, like the Marvel or DC universe. And he's starting to get his powers, and he's getting coached by his dad. But it turns out his dad he didn't just accidentally land on this planet like Superman. He was sent on like this long-term mission to invade Earth. So his dad murders essentially like the Justice League of their planet, the Guardians of the Globe. And he like slowly figures out his dad is there to like conquer the planet, and it kind of just goes from there.
That seems like a pretty cool premise.
No, dude, in my opinion, Invincible is one of the best like American comic books out of like the last 25 years.
Yeah.
The comic.
You read some comics, Trey?
Yeah, I read all of Naruto and all of Black Clover.
That's like manga. I feel like
Manga.
comic
There's
book.
still comics. They count.
But it's like a full book, isn't it?
No, it's the same
No,
thing.
there's still comics. They come out weekly issues, and then American comics typically come out.
So when you see the
monthly.
books at like Barnes and Noble, that's just like a bunch of comics put together.
Yeah, so when you see a volume of Naruto at Barnes and
like a
Noble,
bunch of
that's like
chapters.
5 or 6 issues. They call them chapters in Japan put together.
All right, that makes sense actually.
Like per week in Japan for an anime, a chapter releases on the manga.
Yeah. No, low key, the last like 2 generations of comic book readers have been mostly manga readers, essentially. Like Naruto outsells Batman comics wise in 2024.
Does
Well,
any
who the
American-
fuck is reading a Batman comic in 2024? bro?
Well,
who's
one.
reading- I mean, Naruto's been a while since they released.
But you got all of fucking Japan reading that shit, bro.
Well,
Like,
one, Americans read the fuck out of manga. They don't read the fuck out of American comic books. I like reading indie stuff. I really like Image, which is a comic book publisher. That's actually what Invincible came out of, was Image comic books. But well, no, their whole thing is like creator freedom. Like if you write a comic for Image, you retain full ownership. Walking Dead came out of Image.
is this
as
something
well.
you support?
I do support that. Yeah, no, I do, because Marvel and DC sucks ass like more than ever right now.
Yeah.
And I think I am like a true comic book reader, and that's rare these days. I literally
You're a special gem. Dude.
dude, I literally know like 0 people that love like legitimate comic books as well as I do.
Because people don't read dick anymore, though.
Dude, no, if you are out there and you're making comic books of any sort, even if it's like the wokest piece of bullshit, like I fucking love you. Like keep making comic books. Like don't let that die. Like please keep making
It's gonna die, bro. What kid with the fucking iPad is gonna read comic books on his iPad, bro?
Dude, maybe some kid,
surprised.
maybe some kid who watched seasons 1 or 2 in Jujutsu Kaisen
nephew.
and wants to see what happens next. They start reading manga,
My nephew.
and next thing you know, he's drawing
He's reading comics?
the characters on every worksheet
The one I
at
told
his
you,
school.
I told you his dad works for one of the anime conventions that goes around the world or around the U.S. He is reading manga, and he's like 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah, maybe kids can't read, dude.
No, they're still out
No,
there.
I mean, a lot of it is based on your parents, right? So it's probably gonna be. I mean, it might die out, but I think it might be a couple generations before it does.
Like, cause kids they are made to read. Do you think kids, like elementary school kids, read anime stuff for their
Yeah.
like?
If they know about
I
it,
think
yes.
kids read manga.
that-
You think
Yeah.
you get AR points? Do you think there's AR points attached to any mangas right now?
Yes.
Probably not AR points
You,
specifically.
I would say maybe,
Well,
bro.
yes, maybe not like
'Cause if it's in
lot
a
of
library-
points, but like think about the Magic Treehouse. The Magic Treehouse books. We had y'all probably had the same shit. We had Deer. It was reading time after lunch. It would be like an hour.
No, yeah, that sounds
where you'd
familiar.
read a book.
No, yeah, you
And
read.
I don't forget. Ours was called Deer, but I forget what
It might have been
drop
Deer at my
every-
school too.
No, I mean
Drop everything and read.
Yes,
Dude,
drop
yeah.
everything and read. So we had that for an hour. Most of us, like we had a group of us that would read one Magic Treehouse book. It would be 1 AR point. So by the time
It's like a baby book, the
month or
Magic
half-
Treehouse.
a month or 2 months had passed, we all hit our AR points because we just read one Magic Treehouse every Deer time.
Y'all suck ass, bro. What the fuck? Y'all reading one? What grade is this?
This is like 3rd grade.
Yeah, bro. Y'all should be cracking some Harry Potter by then,
we were
bro.
reading Magic
Fuck
Treehouse
no, I
in
was
3rd
not reading
grade.
Harry Potter. I wasn't a fucking nerd.
They
If
never
that's what
read
you
Harry
did,
Potter to us in class.
Did you read a Harry Potter book? That's what I fucking
In 3rd
thought.
grade, bro.
You did not. Shut
You
up.
did not read a Harry Potter
I read
book
the
in 3rd
first
grade.
half of the first Harry Potter like
oh
6
my
times.
God! So you quit.
So
I quit like
you
6
did.
times. I
He's
couldn't-
full
Yeah.
of shit.
So you could have been like, oh, like I'm too good to read Magic Treehouse. Won't you read Harry Potter, motherfucker? You
I
didn't
couldn't
read
do
Harry
it. I
Potter.
couldn't do it, bro. It was too much
But I'm
pages.
saying, so if a Magic
I got
Treehouse
overwhelmed.
book that you could finish within an hour as a 3rd grader was fucking 1 point, I could say anime could be like fucking half a point if you're reading like a little anime book.
If we're being real, you want to know what I was reading?
What?
Captain Underpants, bro.
I literally knew. I was about
There
to
were
say
more
Captain
points.
Spamming
Underpants.
Captain
There were more
Underpants,
points
bro.
than the.
Dude, that's pretty much a comic book.
Yeah, it's like a fucking
It's,
comic book.
it might as well be a comic
Kinda
book.
remind me of The Simpsons, dude.
The biggest cheat code when it came to AR points is from like 4th grade to like 7th grade. I moved schools a lot. So I read like a group of books. Mainly was the whole Hunger Games. I read the first one. I only read it because my 7th grade, or no, I don't know if it was 7th.
You read
or
this shit in
6th.
middle school. I feel like you shit got
Yes.
hype in middle school.
Yeah, it was about middle school when this.
I
exact
didn't-
scenario-
test.
I didn't read a single fucking book in middle school, maybe,
For
bro.
what?
I don't know.
I don't think they were making us in middle school.
We
I
had-
never had dig one.
Well, I was in a very I was in a small schools like around Oklahoma, so they probably I don't know. Maybe
He's
not
on
as
some
advanced as
You guys
country
were
boy,
special,
small
I
town
guess.
shit, dude.
I don't know. We were still doing the AR test. Like our reading teacher was still about that. But anyways, from like 4th grade to like 7th grade, I moved schools a lot. So I had a certain set of books where I would just retake the test at each school, so I wouldn't have to read
I
any
see.
new books. But for
That's kind of fire.
multiple
Actually.
schools though, in middle school, the Hunger Games series were like 14 or 15 points per.
It's a lot of points. 20 points is like a pizza party,
I
right?
would go transfer to the school. It would take me. I would do it. I wasn't retarded though. Like
It was 20 points. Here, I'm gonna get back to that. in a second.
But no, I'd read one and then I'd wait like a month to take my second test. Or I don't read, but I'd take the first test when I got to the school and I wouldn't take the next one.
Well,
till,
the
like,
points
next
were
shit got
per
ready.
semester. Yeah, they wouldn't
So I played
carry
it out well,
over
like,
past.
No,
like,
there's no,
Christmas
you couldn't
break.
float any
Yeah.
like
I didn't
PTO over here.
I didn't just pull up to the school and take like 3 Hunger Game tests. Like I would space it out.
See,
You have to, they bust you.
Dude, by the time I had gotten to 4th grade,
That's smart.
I had read like every Harry Potter that had been released at the time.
Nerd.
If that shows how old I am, that by the time I was in 4th grade, the Harry Potter series wasn't finished. But
That dates you a little bit.
Finished or wasn't?
wasn't. Like when I was in 4th grade, like the 7th Harry Potter book hadn't come out yet.
Damn, it makes you like 30 years old, dude.
Are you like 35?
No, but a Harry Potter book. I remember I had changed schools after 3rd grade. In 4th grade, I was in a new school, and they were doing the AR points. And I remember the 4th Harry Potter book was 24 fucking points.
Nah,
But the thing is, I actually read these books, and these AR tests were designed.
that's a Goblet of Fire, right?
Yes, it was the Goblet of
That's
Fire.
a sick. That's a
designed
sick
to
movie.
cheat
No, that's the coolest one. They have like the games
Yeah.
and
It
shit.
was
But no,
designed opposite of the movie.
no, yes, it was designed so it would fuck you up. If you would just watch the movie, the test was designed
the
to like
Hunger
fuck
Games
you
was
up.
the same one. I remember one.
It was like sneaky
question.
librarians
It was
trying
a
to trick
question
you.
about where Katniss got the pin from that she wore during the Hunger Games in the book or the movie. I don't remember which one. One of them she got it from the mayor's daughter, and one she got it from like an old lady in the market.
I've actually heard about this.
And that was
difference.
one of the AR test questions, and I remember that shit probably for the rest of my life.
No,
I was like,
dude.
what is this? Because I'd seen the book or I'd seen the movie and read the book.
No, I remember when I took the AR test, my teacher was like, Psh, like kids have tried this before. Like, good luck, motherfucker. Pretty
Yeah, that's
much.
how my teacher did.
Yeah,
You would take a crack at the goblet?
Well, no, she literally
yeah,
told
dude,
me. She
I
was
got
like, I don't think you can.
100% on the test. Like, bro, pizza party qualified.
Did she
right
get?
there.
Did she get the results? And she was like, "This is impossible."
Well, no, it told you click through on the computer and it tells you right there. And I was like,
She's like, "This is impossible." Like,
well, you're supposed to call over the teacher when you're done with your test to show her the results. And I was like, hey, bitch. Like,
that's what you said to your 4th grade teacher.
that's what I said to my 4th grade teacher. I said, hey, bitch, come here. And she said, yeah. I was like, you see that?
Yes, Nicholas.
I was like, 24 AR points. Like,
Yeah, it's straight
I
pizza
was like,
party.
get that
She was
pizza.
right there.
20.
Say, get that pizza ready.
I'm like,
Poor
hey,
AR
that's a
points.
pizza in a 2-liter.
Say, keep it
Like,
hot.
I don't know.
And I want
yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
No, I will say, dude, recently, not that recently, within the last 6 months, I rewatched the first Hunger Games.
Oh, I have to.
Dude, that is a good
it's
ass movie.
I would
was,
restart the whole thing and watch them all.
Dude,
through.
for some reason, I'd always written off the Hunger Games like it was stupid or it sucked or something.
Because that girl lead.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's good.
Yeah, I mean she's good. Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is sexy.
You're so sexist.
I'm just saying
dude.
that's something that
She
you, because you said
she
you
is
wrote it off. I never even said I
sexy.
wrote it off. That's
No.
something you probably considered as a
The
kid
Hunger Games
subconsciously.
was like a good ass book series. Like I didn't even know I liked books, but one of my teachers like literally told me like she didn't think I could do it, and like she might have been like conning me into like motivation. Now that I look back,
You were like, I can't too. Like,
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
read all the
fuck
Hunger
no.
Games.
I was like, hell no, you're not. I'm not retarded. Like I can read books. I just don't want to.
dude.
Oh,
I've
so they thought you were like Forrest Gump.
No,
I've
she was
been
literally
thinking
like,
about reading
Don't
books
think you
again.
would do that. Or
Okay.
don't think you can.
Like
I
starting
was-
to read books.
All right.
Because dude, I read a shit ton of comic books, like as is.
I do see you reading manga and shit.
And I was like, damn, maybe I should read a book. And I've been thinking about maybe reading the Hunger Games or the Dune books.
The Hunger Games books
or
are good, but Dune you probably.
How about you
enjoy
go
more.
read Rich Dad Poor Dad and get your fucking
Shut
life
up.
straight?
I don't want
dog?
to fucking
hell
read
up.
that, dude. I want to read about knife fights in space.
How about you go drink some Johnny Walker in the War Room with Tristan Tate, bro?
Dude, you have to
Dude.
do your research on. Tristan
Read
Tate
Art of
first.
War.
Fuck Tristan Tate. They've
You need to
never
do your
done nothing
research
for me.
first, dude.
You gotta drink that Johnny Walker, baby.
No,
do your research first before you walk into the war room.
Sipping Johnny. in
if
the
I
War
did
Room with
read a
Tristan.
book, like a real book without pictures. I would. Whoa.
What's the
would
other one's
read,
name? Not Tristan, but
Andrew Tate.
That's the more
The
famous.
famous
Andrew.
The
one?
other one, yeah.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
just-
with
Yeah,
that
did you really
bullshit,
just
dude.
pretend to not
Get
know
the
Andrew Tate's
absolute
name?
I
fuck
know
out of
Andrew Tate.
here.
I actually
You know
support
who
Andrew
Andrew
Tate
Tate
in
is.
most of his most of the things he says. I support.
Dude,
I will say most because
I
there are some things that are out there.
I was a supporter
I like
of
Andrew.
Andrew Tate, dude, but he fucking shit talk Juice World on Twitter. Like
that's
last
Oh,
week.
that's where
That's
you
okay
draw the
with-
line.
That's
okay
where I
with
draw
me.
the line.
That's okay with me. I ain't
Dude.
gonna lie. I love
I
Juice
lo-
WRLD though, but
I love Juice
I like
World.
Andrew Tate too.
That was one of my favorite rappers for a minute. I went and saw him live when he passed away. I was very upset. And Andrew Tate, fuck you. Yeah, oh God, fuck you for that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Could you beat Andrew Tate's ass in the octagon?
See, Andrew Tate's not one of those random motherfuckers that are famous. Andrew Tate's like a world class fucking kickboxer. At
See,
one point.
to me, there's some discrepancy there, bro.
I've heard. That's what I've heard.
The
so I don't know
kickboxing circuit ain't like the fucking MMA circuit or like the boxing circuit, bro. Like kickboxing, like you got a dude like Andrew Tate with 45 wins or whatever, and he'll go fight a dude who's like debuting in kickboxing, dude. Like the matchmaking is crazy.
Well,
dude.
no, it
Like-
gets padded. It's weird to gauge these like boxers and kickboxers.
The country is not ours. I gotta take a piss.
To be honest, I don't know how good Andrew Tate is at kickboxing. I mean, obviously he's at the professional level. All right, I guess cut. Just now.
Wait, real quick, Trey, can you do the honors of opening this Modelo for me with a little bit of magic?
Yeah, we're back. We're gonna have Trey open this up again.
So what do you do? Or is it a secret?
No, don't give away. Here, do it where the camera can see it.
No, I mean it's literally.
Here, raise it up a little more.
Damn.
Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Show him the Zin, bro. That's a regular Zin can.
This is smooth. 6 milligram.
Hey, that shit was smooth, bud.
That's fucking Trey Blaine right here.
Traven.
No, it's all on the wrist.
Travid Blaine.
It's all on the wrist.
Damn. A lot of things are on the wrist. Like sweet one of those, bro. Like one of those, dog. See, I've always thought that like people could do that, like two bros, like before they left, could be like as like a dap up almost. Nah, like a double finger bang, like the,
You thought that
if we were like, yeah, that's cold, bro. Like, hey, in the middle of a dap up right here, like, bam, bam,
Like that.
yeah, hell yeah.
That's gay.
what are you
That's just fire.
fucking rocket power? Like,
That's
what
good.
the fuck is that? Dude?
The rocket power double finger bang chicks, bro.
They did the thing. Remember they had the handshake?
Down, 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 down.
So you don't remember the handshake?
No, I don't
for
remember
Rocket
that.
Power.
I remember the theme song
No,
all
they
of a
had
sudden.
like a handshake in Rocket Power. Did you ever watch Rocket Power?
You talking about
I have
squid?
No idea what you're talking about.
You talking about squid, bro?
Squid. No, bro. Rocket Power was a show on Nickelodeon
Otto.
where they lived in Hawaii and all of them would like ride rollerblades and skateboard and ride bikes and surf and shit.
That's just kind of sick, actually.
You don't know Rocket Power?
You have Nickelodeon or what?
How old are you again?
19.
Fuck out of here. See, if you were actually
I'm 25.
19, you're 25.
Damn, you're
Rocket
old
League.
as shit, bro. What the
You're
fuck?
older than me.
Bro.
That's crazy.
See, I am technically the same age as you, but in terms of youth, like I hold way more youth than you do.
No, you don't.
Like I'm
You
in,
remember Rocket
I'm
Power,
in possession
right?
of more
Look at
youth
you.
than you do.
Do you remember Rocket Power?
Yeah, I just did the theme song. We are riders on a mission, action.
I didn't ask for
Rocket
that.
power.
Yeah.
Now, now, now.
have to do all that.
That's proof. Is that not proof?
Dude.
No.
Was that even the fucking theme song? I'm thinking about it.
If it really was
I
the
don't
theme
think
song,
that
I
was
think
the theme
Nick would have
song.
known
Bro, that's
immediately.
literally the fucking thing. You think I'm making that up? You think I'm just spitting out
It's
random
either,
noises?
it's either you have like really bad way of saying or singing or
We are riders on a mission, action, rocket power. Now.
Okay, no, I think that was.
You remember that shit?
Okay, you gotta pass this.
I
time.
think you're just
I'm
doing a
fuck looking
shitty
at
job. I do, yeah.
All right, bro. That's fucking the rocket power.
I
theme
am.
song.
I'm gonna pull up Rocket Power as soon as this podcast ends on that TV right there. But I think you'll know. I think you'll know what I'm talking about when I show it to you.
They wear helmets, bro. Otto's like this little fucking Max Holloway
He had
Jr.
dreads.
Yeah.
He was like a little white dude with red
I
dreads.
think it's about Max Holloway.
Why would that be about Max Holloway?
Isn't he from
'Cause
Hawaii?
He's Hawaiian.
He's probably a kid at that time too.
so. They made a movie about him.
I think they were onto something, yeah. 'Cause
Well, none of them are fucking hitting miss.
weren't they throwing hands and shit?
No.
Nah. All right.
No, it's a different show.
Nah, they were like rollerblading
That
and
was,
playing
Jake
street hockey
Long
and shit.
in
They're
the
doing like
American Dragon.
alternative
Dude,
like
that was
sports.
a fucking good show. American Dragon.
Jake Long in the American Dragon.
From the J to the A to the. I think that one
Do you
too.
only
Okay, hey.
remember?
Hey,
Does
hey.
Joe only remember the
Well,
theme
dude, when
songs?
we talk about a show, you don't need to sing that show's theme song
I think he only
because we
remembers-
remember it.
Do you? It sounds like you don't, bro.
I remember the American
Hey,
Dragon. theme
do you
song.
remember the American Dragon computer video game where you fucking skate like the half pipe in the X Games?
Yes.
Remember you could get
I do
on
remember that.
like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney Channel websites, and they would have small video games for you to play. I remember the main one was the Teen Titans one on the Cartoon
I
Network
was about
website,
to bring
bro.
that up. The Teen
That was,
Titans
like, the number
Street
one.
Fighter, like
Yeah.
style.
And you had to run through the fucking evil Teen Titans, wherever the fuck they
No,
were.
dude, you beat the game and then,
Then
you got
you-
to
yeah.
play as the villains and run. Through
I remember it was
the
hard. Like as a kid, I
Titans.
couldn't do it.
No, that shit was hard. I cleared that game a few times. Hold your applause.
I'm trying to think of another. I
The-
remember the American Dragon one too.
No, dude.
I'm not
so
sure if I can think of any
it was
others.
like a 2D fighter, like you know, like the games we were talking about earlier today.
I know
So
exactly
it
what you
was
mean.
like that, but it was Teen Titans, and then you ran through the villains. Like there was 5 Titans, 5 villains,
They have like their counterparts, but
and
evil.
then if you had cleared that, you could pick a villain to play as, and then you fought the Titans.
That's pretty far.
No, it was fire, dude.
It was like Street Fighter. No, that shit was sick. That was the main one I remember.
It's sick as fuck.
I'm trying to think if I can think of any others. I remember there was like a Fairly Odd Parents like checkers game. They
I'm
like
not
Fairly
sure
Odd
if I
Parents
remember
checkers.
that. Dude, do you remember when Cartoon Network they tried making it was like a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, like MMO, where you like made your own imaginary
Oh,
friend.
dude, like,
and
vaguely.
It was supposed to be like World of Warcraft, sort of.
I vaguely remember. Foster Home for Imaginary Friends is the forgotten about show.
Dude, that was a great fucking.
I
TV
like that
show.
one.
I love that one.
It felt like a little bit deeper than like the other like shows available.
They struck some chords.
yeah.
Like, yeah, no, they got a little deeper. Like, there was like, you know, like the Wilt Chamberlain one,
Yeah.
and he goes out looking for like Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, no, that shit got. Do you know what show we're talking about? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
You could have resident. Weren't you a foster kid? That shit was for you, bro. You even
You
see
spent
it?
too much time outside. You weren't watching enough TV.
That's a tragedy that they literally made a show
Well,
for you.
I was in foster care, so
Yeah, you were living through it.
That's a
I
tragedy that
was
that
the
show couldn't
show.
reach you.
I was who the show was about.
That's what I'm saying. You were the fucking.
You would have loved.
What was his
it.
name? Was his name Stan?
No, his name was Blue.
No, Blue was the fucking.
Oh, the kid was Mac.
Mac. Yeah.
Damn, was it Trey?
Blue was a good character. Trey Mac.
No, yeah, I really didn't watch a whole lot of like extracurricular, but I also had 3 sisters, so I didn't.
Probably
get to
watching some
pick.
girl shows.
Yeah,
You
it's
probably
Disney
watched some
Channel.
Disney.
You probably see
Channel.
some Hannah Montana, huh, dude?
It's the best of both worlds.
See, I never had to watch many girl
Put it
shows at all.
together and
Me and Nick have a little
get
sister,
the
but
best
she's
of both
3 years
worlds.
younger, dude. So she never really had jack shit
Yeah,
saying
my
what we were
sister's
watching on TV.
Way
dude.
Well, I
younger
had
than
3
me.
sisters.
Who were older, yeah.
One was older and 2 were younger, and they cried. If they were the younger ones, just cried. So like, I really didn't get much option.
I mean, to be fair, our sister didn't cry that much about it. She would kind of just sit there and watch whatever we're watching, dude. Like, but she was a lot younger than
That's
us.
usually what I
Well,
did.
dude, low key, I'm so much older than her that by the time she was watching her own shows and shit, I like wasn't really sitting around and watching TV.
Yeah.
Like I was out being a hoodlum and fucking skateboarding and smoking cigarettes.
Well, being cool, living your
Dude, I
rocket
was
power
busy
lifestyle.
I was busy being cool.
Whoa, I didn't realize how cool you were, dude.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
I spent
you
a
were
lot of
trying
time
to
on that.
Snitch on him, probably.
Snitching
Joe
on him?
used to snitch on you when he was like still like lame.
Dude, I almost don't even want to get into it on that, but
Damn, it
the
was
short
bad.
answer is yes. There was a phase.
I've done some tattling.
There was a phase where Joe was tattling like on me, like some for real tattling.
I've done some tattling, bro, but you know, sometimes people need to get tattled on, dude. I'm not trying to take back any of them, bro.
Because you didn't get tattled on. Because you ended up doing everything I did.
Worse,
It
probably.
just never tattled.
Nah, bro. I was mainly pretty good, dude.
What
Like,
age?
Mainly
older-
not good.
I think I was
man.
mainly pretty good, bro. Like, at the end
Nah,
of the day-
here we won't get into fucking the shit we used to be.
Joe was doing
but-
fentanyl. And
Joe was in a lab and invented fentanyl.
Joe
60
invented,
years old.
he invented fentanyl. in
He
the
wanted to
6th
cut the
grade.
margins on his powdered Xanax.
remember that time you offered meth to me freshman year?
No. But no,
What? How?
I remember doing bad things though. Yo, I like if I
Bad things.
if I think
Offered
about
meth.
some of the stuff like
And heroin?
that I was doing when I was like 15, 16, 17. It's kind of like Jesus Christ. Like I was tripping, bro. Like your willingness to do bad things at all costs. Like I feel like you can as a teenager like strike this fucking chord where you almost just start doing bad things just to do bad things, dude.
Yeah, you do kind of hit that mode like 14, 13, 15.
Like you do some bad things and they like return positive outcomes for you, like socially, and like you had fun, and like you just keep feeding that machine, bro, and eventually you're just like
you're one of the bad kids.
kid.
you're
Yeah.
just being a bad kid.
You're just one of the bad kids.
I think I've been a very naughty boy, bro, many times in my life, dude.
Nah.
If we're being honest, like,
Yeah. Let's just end it there.
but it is what it is, you know.
Let's
I've shapened up, you know, like
it's
Alright.
Joe's bedtime.
Hey,
It's Joe's bedtime, guys.
do y'all got anything else, Joe?
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Hey,
You got
I
anything?
might have something else.
it's been a good episode.
You might.
8.
What?
Joe, shut the fuck
What do
up.
you have?
Let's call it
What,
for the
bring
night.
It, bring it up.
Yeah, so that was episode 8. I'm
No,
gonna
okay.
hand this off
No, I
to
was
Nick.
gonna talk about, dude.
Shut up, Joe.
What were
Hand
you
it off to
talking
Nick.
about with that dude at the bar the other night,
All
Trey?
right, hand it off to Nick.
All right,
I don't
hey,
talk to dudes
so,
at
hey,
bars.
that was the Cream Pod, episode 8. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe and cream, please cream for
Is
us.
Cream Nation talking for your ears. By the way, we really appreciate your comments. We love every single one of y'all. No matter if you're shit talking us or you're saying we're awesome. We love the feedback. So keep it going. It's Cream Nation. Y'all have a good night.